Early life and background. Jared Francisco Borgetti Echevarria, born on August 14, 1973, in Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, is a name synonymous with goal-scoring excellence in Mexican football. Growing up in a modest family, Borgetti's passion for football blossomed in his childhood, playing on the streets of Culiacan. Despite his humble beginnings, his innate talent and dedication to the game quickly became apparent. Borgetti's football journey began in local leagues before he was scouted for a professional opportunity. His height, physical strength, and sharp goal-scoring instincts made him stand out as a striker destined for success. Professional club career. Atlas, 1994 to 1996. Jared Borgetti started his professional career with Atlas, making his debut in 1994. Though his time with Atlas was relatively brief, it laid the groundwork for his professional journey. He showcased glimpses of his potential as a striker, but his breakthrough came after moving to Santos Laguna. Santos Laguna, 1996 to 2004. Borgetti joined Santos Laguna in 1996, a move that proved pivotal for his career. Over 8 seasons with the club, he established himself as one of the most prolific goal scorers in the Mexican Primera División. Borgetti's ability to dominate aerial duels, combined with his clinical finishing, earned him the nickname El Zorro del Desierto, the Desert Fox. During his time at Santos Laguna, Borgetti helped the club win 2 league titles, the Invierno 1996 and Verano 2001 championships. He became the club's all-time leading scorer, amassing over 200 goals in official competitions, a record that cemented his legacy at the club. Pachuca, Dorados, and Cruz Azul, 2004 to 2006. After leaving Santos Laguna, Borgetti played for Pachuca, where he added another league title during the Clausura 2006 season. He also had short stints with Dorados de Sinaloa and Cruz Azul, continuing to display his knack for finding the back of the net. Bolton Wanderers, 2005 to 2006. Borgetti ventured abroad in 2005, signing with Bolton Wanderers in the English Premier League. Though his time in England was not as successful as his domestic career, he made history as the first Mexican player to play for Bolton. Borgetti scored memorable goals in both the Premier League and the UEFA Cup, showcasing his ability on an international stage. Later career, 2006 to 2010. After returning to Mexico, Borgetti played for various clubs, including Monterrey, Club Leon, and Puebla, among others. Despite his advancing age, he continued to contribute with key goals and veteran leadership. Borgetti officially retired in 2010, leaving behind an impressive legacy. International career. Early involvement. Jared Borgetti made his debut for the Mexican national team in 1997, quickly establishing himself as a reliable goal scorer. His physical presence and precise finishing made him a nightmare for defenders, especially in aerial duels. World Cup heroics and legendary goal. Borgetti is perhaps best remembered for his iconic goal against Italy in the 2002 FIFA World Cup. In a group stage match, Borgetti scored a stunning, twisting header past Gianluigi Buffon, one of the tournament's most memorable goals. The goal demonstrated his technical skill and creativity, earning him global recognition. Achievements with Mexico. Over his international career, Borgetti earned 89 caps and scored 46 goals, becoming Mexico's all-time leading goal scorer at the time. He represented Mexico in numerous tournaments, including FIFA World Cup, 2002, 2006. CONCACAF Gold Cup, champion in 2003. Copa America, runner-up in 2001. Borgetti was a key figure in Mexico's success during the early 2000s, helping the team win critical matches with his reliable goal scoring. Playing style and legacy. Jared Borgetti was known for his prowess as a traditional target man. His height, strength, and ability to score with his head made him one of the best aerial threats in Mexican football history. Borgetti's ability to read the game and position himself effectively allowed him to capitalize on scoring opportunities consistently. As one of Mexico's most iconic players, Borgetti inspired a generation of footballers. His professionalism, dedication, and achievements set a benchmark for aspiring strikers in Mexico and beyond. Post-retirement and media career. After retiring from professional football, Borgetti transitioned into sports broadcasting. He became a prominent analyst and commentator, sharing his insights and expertise on various platforms. His media presence has further solidified his status as a respected figure in Mexican football. Borgetti has also participated in community outreach programs, using his platform to give back to the sport and his hometown. Honors and achievements. Mexican Primera División titles: Invierno 1996, Verano 2001, Santos Laguna. Clausura 2006, Pachuca. CONCACAF Gold Cup winner, 2003. Mexico's all-time leading scorer at the time of his retirement, 46 goals. Iconic goal against Italy in the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Santos Laguna's all-time leading scorer. Legacy. Jared Borgetti's career is a testament to his skill, determination, and love for football. From his early days in Culiacán to becoming one of Mexico's greatest strikers, Borgetti left an indelible mark on the sport. His ability to deliver in crucial moments and his contributions to both club and country ensure that his name remains celebrated in Mexican football history. Early life and beginnings. Francesco Toldo, born on December 2, 1971, in Montagnana, Italy, is a former professional footballer renowned for his illustrious career as a goalkeeper. Growing up in the Veneto region, Toldo developed a passion for football early on. His initial exposure to the sport came through playing in the youth ranks of Montagnana, his local club, before moving to Padova, a team in the Veneto region that was renowned for developing young talent. It was there that Toldo's potential began to shine. His time at Padova served as a stepping stone to the wider football world, as he quickly caught the eye of scouts and experts in the Italian game. By the age of 19, Toldo had made his Serie B debut with Padova in 1990. His solid performances between the sticks did not go unnoticed, and it wasn't long before he attracted the interest of Serie A clubs. Rise to prominence, early club career. Toldo's breakthrough came when he signed for Fiorentina in 1993. Joining one of Italy's most respected clubs provided Toldo with a platform to showcase his talents on a bigger stage. Over the next few seasons, he established himself as Fiorentina's first-choice goalkeeper. With his tall frame, excellent reflexes, and calm demeanor under pressure, Toldo earned a reputation as one of the most reliable and consistent goalkeepers in Italy. At Fiorentina, Toldo played a crucial role in several notable achievements. One of his most important contributions came in the 1995-96 season, when he helped the team reach the final of the UEFA Cup, now the UEFA Europa League, though Fiorentina ultimately lost to Juventus. Despite the disappointment, Toldo's performances on the European stage had earned him recognition across Italy and Europe, and by 1999, his stock had risen significantly. Move to Inter Milan, the pinnacle of Toldo's career. The 2001 transfer window marked a turning point in Toldo's career when he made a high-profile move to Inter Milan, one of Italy's most prestigious clubs. At Inter, Toldo was expected to take over as the undisputed number one goalkeeper, and he lived up to those expectations with his exceptional performances. He quickly became one of the stalwarts of the Inter defense, known for his commanding presence in the box, quick reactions, and ability to make crucial saves in high-pressure situations. During his first few seasons at Inter, Toldo's performances were instrumental in helping the club secure top positions in Serie A and qualify for the UEFA Champions League. His consistency and skill underlined his importance to the team. The 2004-2005 season, in particular, saw Toldo playing a critical role in Inter's strong league performances, although they fell short in the title race. Toldo's most notable contribution came in the 2005-2006 season, when he helped Inter Milan win the Serie A title after a tumultuous season marked by the Calciopoli scandal, which led to Juventus being stripped of their 2004-2005 and 2005-2006 titles. Although Toldo wasn't the undisputed number one in the final years of his career due to the rise of Julio Cesar, his leadership and experience remained invaluable to the team. Toldo's time at Inter Milan also saw him play in some significant European fixtures, including the UEFA Champions League, where he put in several crucial performances. Although Inter did not achieve the European glory they craved during his tenure, Toldo's influence within the team remained undeniable. International career, representing Italy. Toldo's international career with Italy began in 1996 when he made his debut for the national team in a friendly against Brazil. Over the next few years, Toldo would establish himself as a key member of Italy's national setup, playing in major tournaments such as the UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup. Toldo's stature as one of Italy's top goalkeepers was secured and he was included in the squad for the 2000 UEFA European Championship. At the 2000 UEFA European Championship, Toldo was Italy's first-choice goalkeeper and produced several outstanding performances, including a series of crucial saves in the penalty shootout win over Netherlands in the semi-finals. His heroics in this match were instrumental in Italy's progression to the final. Although Italy ultimately lost to France in the final, Toldo's performances earned him widespread recognition, and he was named UEFA Euro 2000 goalkeeper of the tournament. Toldo's next major international appearance came at the 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan. Once again, Toldo was Italy's first-choice goalkeeper, and he delivered solid performances throughout the tournament. However, Italy's World Cup journey ended in heartbreak in the quarterfinals, when they were eliminated by South Korea in a controversial match. Despite the disappointing exit, Toldo's performances remained largely commendable. Toldo's final international appearances came in the lead-up to the 2006 FIFA World Cup, where he was part of Italy's squad, but the emergence of Gianluigi Buffon as the undisputed #1 goalkeeper meant that Toldo played a more limited role in Italy's success. Nonetheless, his experience and leadership remained an important aspect of the team. End of career, final years and retirement. Toldo's final years as a player were spent at Inter Milan, where he served as a backup goalkeeper. As Julio Cesar firmly established himself as Inter's starting goalkeeper, Toldo found his playing time more limited. Nonetheless, his professionalism, work ethic, and invaluable experience made him a respected figure both within the team and among fans. In 2009, Toldo announced that he would retire from professional football at the age of 37. Despite the limited playing time in his final seasons, Toldo's legacy in Italian football was secured by his incredible consistency, leadership, and memorable moments throughout his career. Early life and background. Alberto Garcia Aspe Mina, born on May 11, 1967, in Mexico City, Mexico, grew up with football coursing through his veins. Raised in a sports-oriented family, Garcia Aspe displayed his love for the beautiful game from an early age. His technical ability, vision, and composure on the ball became evident during his formative years, setting the foundation for what would become a celebrated professional career. As a teenager, Garcia Aspe joined the youth ranks of Pumas UNAM, one of Mexico's most prestigious football academies. This step marked the beginning of his journey to becoming one of the most respected midfielders in Mexican football history. Professional club career. Pumas UNAM, 1984 to 1991. Garcia Aspe made his professional debut with Pumas UNAM in 1984. Over 7 seasons, he evolved into a central figure for the club, showcasing his playmaking ability and leadership on the field. His contributions in midfield helped Pumas maintain their status as one of Mexico's top teams. Garcia Aspe's performances with Pumas earned him recognition across the league and set the stage for his future success. Necaxa, 1991 to 1997. In 1991, Garcia Aspe joined Club Necaxa, where he would enjoy the peak of his domestic career. As part of a dominant Necaxa team, he played a pivotal role in the club's success during the 1990s. Garcia Aspe was instrumental in Necaxa's Primera División championships in the 1994-1995 and 1995-1996 seasons. His ability to control the tempo of games and deliver in crucial moments made him a standout player during this golden era for the club. Stints with River Plate and Atlante, 1995-1996. Garcia Aspe briefly ventured abroad in 1995, joining River Plate in Argentina. However, his time in Argentina was short-lived, as he struggled to adapt to the team's style of play and the competitive environment. Following his return to Mexico, he had a brief stint with Atlante before continuing his domestic career. Club America and Puebla, 1997 to 2002. In 1997, Garcia Aspe signed with Club America, one of Mexico's most iconic teams. Though his time at America was not as successful as his Necaxa years, he continued to display his technical prowess and leadership qualities. Later, he joined Puebla FC, where he played until his retirement in 2002, capping off a distinguished club career. International career. Garcia Aspe's international career with the Mexican national team spanned over a decade, from 1988 to 2002. Known for his consistency and ability to perform under pressure, he earned 108 caps and scored 21 goals, many of them from set pieces, where his precision was unmatched. FIFA World Cup appearances. Garcia Aspe represented Mexico in 3 FIFA World Cups, 1994, 1998, and 2002. In these tournaments, he was a key figure in the midfield, providing balance and creativity to the team. His leadership and experience were crucial as Mexico reached the knockout stages in all 3 editions. CONCACAF Gold Cup and Copa America. Apart from the World Cup, Garcia Aspe also shone in regional competitions. He played an integral role in Mexico's success in the CONCACAF Gold Cup, winning the title in 1993 and 1996. Additionally, he was part of the squad that finished as runners-up in the 1993 Copa America, where Mexico stunned many by reaching the final. Playing style and legacy. Alberto Garcia Aspe was renowned for his technical ability, vision, and passing accuracy. A natural leader, he often dictated the pace of games from midfield and was a reliable scorer, particularly from penalties and free kicks. His mental toughness and tactical intelligence made him a key player for both club and country. Garcia Aspe's impact extended beyond his playing style. He was a role model for younger players, setting an example with his professionalism and dedication to the game. His contributions helped elevate Mexican football on the international stage during the 1990s. Post-retirement activities. After retiring from professional football, Garcia Aspe transitioned into administrative and media roles. He served as a sporting director for UNAM Pumas and later Club Necaxa, applying his deep understanding of the game to team management. Additionally, he became a respected football analyst, sharing his insights with fans and aspiring players alike. Honors and achievements. Mexican Primera División titles, 1994 to 1995, 1995 to 1996 with Necaxa. CONCACAF Gold Cup titles, 1993, 1996 with Mexico. Copa America, runner-up in 1993 with Mexico. Over 100 caps for the Mexican national team. Represented Mexico in 3 FIFA World Cups. Legacy. Alberto Garcia Aspe remains one of Mexico's most iconic midfielders. His contributions to both club and country have left an indelible mark on the sport, inspiring future generations of Mexican footballers. As a player, leader, and ambassador of the game, Garcia Aspe's legacy endures as a testament to his skill, dedication, and impact on Mexican football. Early life and beginnings. Born on January 26, 1983, in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Francisco Gabriel de Anda was introduced to football at a young age, being part of a family with a strong affinity for sports. His passion for the game was clear early on, and his talent as a midfielder soon became evident. Growing up in the vibrant football culture of Mexico, where the sport holds immense importance, Gabriel developed his skills through local clubs before joining Club Atlas, one of the prominent football institutions in his hometown. De Anda's early career mirrored that of many young players: intense training, a desire to improve, and the drive to succeed. His natural ability in the midfield, his passing range, vision, and tactical awareness set him apart. This early promise led to his promotion to Atlas's first team, where he quickly made his mark. The rise at Atlas. Gabriel de Anda's professional debut for Atlas came in 2001, when he was just 18 years old. At Atlas, he began his rise as a promising talent in the Liga MX. His ability to read the game and his dynamic passing made him a key figure in the midfield. Although Atlas struggled to capture major titles during this period, De Anda's individual performances were consistently strong, and he became a regular starter for the team. By the early 2000s, De Anda's stock began to rise in Mexican football. His leadership skills, coupled with his consistent performances in one of the toughest leagues in North America, attracted attention from both local and international clubs. While he played for Atlas, he was not only developing into a reliable midfielder but also a leader on the pitch, gaining respect from teammates and coaches alike. The move to Club America and national attention. In 2004, after impressing with Atlas, De Anda moved to Club America, one of the most prestigious football clubs in Mexico. Joining a team with such a rich history in Mexican football represented a new challenge for him, as he now played alongside some of the best players in the league. At Club America, Gabriel experienced an elevated level of competition, which further refined his skills and expanded his football IQ. His time at Club America was marked by notable successes. Though he played in a more competitive environment, his performances were still top-tier, and his style of play became even more polished. He was known for his impressive vision on the field, being able to control the pace of the game and distribute passes effectively. This level of play earned De Anda more national exposure, and his reputation as a top Mexican midfielder grew significantly. While his stint at Club America was relatively short-lived, De Anda's time in the capital was an important part of his development. He was able to showcase his talents on the national stage, which eventually led to an opportunity to represent his country at the international level. International breakthrough and national team. De Anda's performances in Liga MX didn't go unnoticed by Mexico's national team scouts. His potential as a midfielder and his skill set made him a strong candidate for a call-up to the Mexican national team. His international debut came in 2004, during a friendly match against Colombia. Although it was early in his career, De Anda's performance caught the attention of then-national coach Ricardo La Volpe. In the following years, De Anda's role in the national team expanded, earning him spots in various CONCACAF tournaments and friendly matches. His involvement with the national team allowed him to experience international football, a step that significantly improved his understanding of the game. Over the years, he represented Mexico in various international competitions, including the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Despite facing tough competition for his position, De Anda remained a reliable option for the national team, and his versatility allowed him to play both as a central midfielder and as an attacking option. However, he never became a regular starter in major tournaments, which limited his appearances in key competitions, like the FIFA World Cup. Moving to other clubs, the later years. After his time at Club America, De Anda moved to several other teams in Liga MX, including Atlante, Veracruz, and Monterrey. These moves came as part of De Anda's quest for more consistent playing time and a chance to contribute to clubs with varied expectations and footballing philosophies. At Atlante, De Anda had the opportunity to play in an environment that focused on a blend of youth development and professional football. His leadership and experience were invaluable, especially in the latter stages of his career. Throughout his time at Veracruz and Monterrey, De Anda continued to play an important role as a midfielder with tactical awareness, capable of controlling the game tempo. Retirement and transition to coaching. After a lengthy career in Liga MX, Gabriel De Anda announced his retirement from professional football in 2017, at the age of 34. His decision to retire came after years of playing at a high level in Mexico's top league, where he had accumulated a wealth of experience. Following his retirement, De Anda transitioned to coaching, using his knowledge of the game to mentor young players and manage football teams. In addition to coaching, De Anda has worked as a football analyst and commentator, using his understanding of the game to provide insightful opinions on matches, player performances, and tactics. His post-playing career is a reflection of his passion for football and his desire to stay involved in the sport he loves. Legacy. Though De Anda may not have become one of Mexico's most decorated footballers, his contributions to Liga MX and the Mexican national team remain significant. His time at clubs like Atlas, Club America, and others made him a well-known figure in Mexican football, and his ability to control the midfield and set up key plays was widely recognized by fans and pundits. De Anda's career also serves as an example of a player who, despite not always being in the spotlight, consistently delivered performances that helped his teams compete at the highest level. His legacy is built on his reliability, versatility, and intelligence on the field, and he is remembered as one of the steady midfielders of his generation. As a coach, Gabriel de Anda continues to share his knowledge with the next generation of players, ensuring that his impact on Mexican football lives on even after his retirement as a player. Whether through his on-field accomplishments or his current role in the sport, de Anda's contribution to Mexican football will not be forgotten. Early life and background. Rafael Garcia was born on January 24, 1982, in Los Angeles, California. Raised in a region known for its vibrant football culture, Garcia quickly developed a passion for the sport from a young age. Growing up in a Latino community, he was exposed to the sport early on, playing street football with his friends and at local clubs. His natural talent for the game was apparent even as a child, as he displayed technical skills, vision, and a deep understanding of the game. These qualities set him apart from his peers, and it wasn't long before he began to make a name for himself in youth football leagues. Rafael came from a family with no notable football background, but his determination to pursue the sport as a career would soon push him to the top. His early development took place in California, where he played for local youth teams and participated in regional football tournaments. His rapid growth as a player was evident in high school, where he quickly earned attention from college scouts. College and professional development. After high school, Garcia moved to UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles, where he would continue to hone his skills. As a standout player for the UCLA Bruins, Garcia established himself as one of the top talents in American college football, impressing both coaches and critics alike. His time at UCLA not only improved his technical ability but also gave him invaluable experience in a highly competitive environment. He was part of several successful campaigns, helping the Bruins to make deep runs in the NCAA tournament during his time there. It was clear that Garcia's talent went beyond the college level, and after several years in the UCLA system, he made the decision to turn professional. His next step would be joining the professional football scene, beginning with a move to Major League Soccer, MLS, in the United States, where he would enter the highly competitive world of professional football. Professional career in MLS. Rafael Garcia's professional career began when he was drafted by Chivas USA in the 2005 MLS Superdraft. His entry into the MLS marked the beginning of his professional journey, though he would initially struggle for consistent starting time in a squad with many seasoned players. However, as a versatile midfielder, Garcia showed promise with his ability to cover ground, break up opposition attacks, and distribute the ball. His adaptability in multiple midfield positions made him a useful asset for Chivas USA. After several seasons with Chivas USA, Garcia moved to other MLS teams, continuing to develop his craft. One of the defining aspects of his career was his consistency and willingness to adapt to different tactical systems and playing styles. His work rate, leadership qualities, and unselfish play earned him the respect of teammates, coaches, and fans alike. He may not have been the flashiest player on the field, but his ability to consistently perform and support his team made him an invaluable part of each club he played for. Throughout his time in the MLS, Garcia also gained recognition for his ability to contribute both defensively and offensively. Often making key interceptions, launching counterattacks, and being a reliable presence in the midfield. His durability and professionalism allowed him to have a solid career in the league, where he became known as a hard-working, disciplined player. International career and recognition. Although Garcia's professional career primarily took place in the United States, his performances in Major League Soccer earned him attention from the Mexican national team. Given his Mexican heritage, Garcia was eligible to represent Mexico, and after consistent performances in MLS, he was called up for national team duty. His international debut came in the early stages of his career, and he was included in the squad for friendly matches as well as some regional competitions. Though he didn't have as many appearances for the Mexican national team as some of his counterparts, Garcia's involvement with the national team showed that he was a player of quality who could contribute at the highest levels. His experience in MLS, combined with his technical abilities and tactical awareness, allowed him to bring something unique to the Mexican midfield. His international career, while not lengthy, was important for his development and helped establish his reputation as a professional who could operate at the highest levels of the game. The midfield engine, playing style and strengths. Rafael Garcia was known for being a tireless midfield presence, with a unique combination of defensive and offensive qualities. He played primarily as a central midfielder, but his versatility allowed him to play in various roles, whether as a defensive midfielder, box-to-box player, or even in more advanced attacking positions. His most notable attributes included his excellent passing range, work rate, and ability to disrupt opposition attacks. Garcia's intelligence on the field was a hallmark of his game. He always seemed to be in the right place at the right time, using his spatial awareness to make interceptions and recover the ball. In possession, he had the composure to maintain possession and find his teammates with short, simple passes or long-range passes. His tactical understanding allowed him to control the tempo of the game, dictating play from the center of the park. Moreover, Garcia's commitment to his team's cause was evident in his willingness to track back defensively, covering large amounts of ground to help his teammates. His tenacity and resilience were often on display, and his leadership qualities made him a natural figure in any squad he was part of. Later years and retirement. In the later stages of his career, Rafael Garcia made the decision to step away from the professional game. After playing for several teams in the MLS and contributing significantly to their efforts, he moved into the next phase of his life. Garcia began coaching, helping to train the next generation of football players. His coaching career provided him an outlet for his vast knowledge of the game and his desire to stay involved in football. Garcia also transitioned to a career as a football commentator and analyst, sharing his insights into the game with fans through various media outlets. This transition allowed him to stay connected to the sport he loved while influencing the next generation of football enthusiasts. Legacy and influence. Rafael Garcia may not be considered one of the most iconic figures in Mexican football, but his steady performances, professionalism, and commitment to the game have earned him a place in the hearts of fans. He played a vital role in Major League Soccer, where his dedication and leadership inspired teammates and shaped the culture of the league. His legacy is also tied to his contributions to Mexican football, both at the club and international levels. Despite not achieving the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, Garcia's influence within the teams he played for, along with his technical and leadership abilities, ensure that he is remembered as one of the reliable figures of his era in Mexican football. In retirement, Gabriel has become a respected figure, continuing to impact the sport in his coaching and media work. His journey from local clubs in California to the professional stages of MLS and the Mexican national team stands as a testament to his hard work, perseverance, and love for the game. Early life and beginnings. Marco Materazzi was born on August 19, 1973, in the coastal city of Lecce, Italy. Raised in a family that wasn't particularly involved in football, Materazzi's passion for the sport began at an early age. Growing up in southern Italy, he played the game from his childhood, initially starting at a local club, Lecce, where his defensive skills began to take shape. A strong and tall player, Materazzi's athleticism quickly caught the attention of scouts and coaches. At the age of 16, Materazzi joined the Lecce youth team, making his professional debut with the club in 1992. He spent several years in Lecce's first team, where he honed his defensive abilities and developed his reputation as a no-nonsense center-back. His performances were strong, but Lecce was a smaller club, and it wasn't long before larger Serie A clubs took notice of his potential. Early club career, the leap to Serie A. In 1996, Materazzi made the move to Perugia, a club with greater ambitions and a competitive place in Serie A. At Perugia, he developed further as a player, earning a reputation as one of the league's toughest defenders. His time at the club allowed him to showcase his aerial ability, strength in tackles, and an ability to read the game, attributes that would define his career. Materazzi's performances were consistent and earned him a call-up to the Italian national team for the first time in 1998. While his international debut came during Italy's ill-fated 1998 World Cup campaign, the defender had already made an impression on the footballing world with his physical style of play and commitment to his craft. By 1999, after 3 solid seasons with Perugia, Materazzi moved to Étoile du Sahel, a brief spell abroad before returning to Italy with Inter Milan in 2001, which would become the defining club of his career. Joining Inter Milan, the peak of Materazzi's career. Marco Materazzi's move to Inter Milan in 2001 marked the beginning of his most successful and high-profile chapter. Under the guidance of coach Hector Cúper, Materazzi became a key member of the defense for one of Italy's most prestigious clubs. Despite joining a team full of big names, he quickly made a name for himself through his tough tackling and leadership on the pitch. Inter's defense, which also boasted stars such as Javier Zanetti and Ivan Cordoba, thrived with Materazzi at the center. One of the defining features of Materazzi's playing style was his ability to be a no-nonsense center-back, often engaging in physical duels with opposing forwards. While he was known for his tough style, he was also a reliable player with the ability to score goals, particularly from set pieces. He scored numerous headers during his career, making him a dual threat for both defense and attack. Key achievements at Inter Milan. Materazzi's tenure at Inter Milan was a period of success both for him personally and for the club. Under the leadership of coach Roberto Mancini, Materazzi helped the team win the Serie A title in the 2006-2007 season, ending an 18-year drought for Inter. This victory marked a turning point in the club's history, and Materazzi's defensive leadership was pivotal during this campaign. However, it was 2009 and the arrival of José Mourinho as Inter's manager that truly elevated Materazzi's standing. Under Mourinho, Inter achieved significant success, including winning back-to-back Serie A titles in the 2007-2008 and 2008-2009 seasons, while Materazzi's role as a central figure in defense was central to their dominance. The pinnacle of his career came in 2010, when Inter won the treble, comprising the Serie A, the Coppa Italia, and the UEFA Champions League. Materazzi played a key part in their Champions League victory, which capped off a historic season. Although he did not play in the final against Bayern Munich, his presence and leadership on the field were crucial during the earlier stages of the competition. Materazzi's role as a veteran centre-back was integral to Inter's deep run into the tournament, and his experience helped shape a well-rounded defense. International career, World Cup glory. Marco Materazzi's international career is perhaps best known for his involvement in the 2006 FIFA World Cup, a tournament that saw him play a pivotal role in Italy's successful campaign. He was called up as part of Marcello Lippi's squad for the tournament, where Italy was one of the favorites to win. Materazzi was initially not expected to start for Italy, but following an injury to Alessandro Nesta, he became a central figure in the Azzurri defense. Throughout the tournament, Materazzi's defensive performances were solid, and he even scored a vital goal in the final against France. In one of the most memorable moments of the World Cup, he headed in the equalizing goal in the 2006 World Cup final after Zinedine Zidane had given France an early lead with a penalty. The match would go into extra time, and after a dramatic few minutes, the game ended in a penalty shootout, which Italy won 5-3, giving them their 4th World Cup title. However, Materazzi's World Cup legacy would forever be linked to a famous incident in the final, where French captain Zidane headbutted him in response to an alleged insult. Despite this, Materazzi was unrepentant, claiming that he had said nothing to provoke Zidane. The incident became one of the defining moments of the final and, by extension, the tournament. The 2006 World Cup victory cemented Materazzi's status as a national hero, and his place in Italian football history was firmly secured. He retired from international football after the tournament but had contributed greatly to Italy's triumph in one of the most significant World Cup campaigns of all time. Final years and retirement. After his triumphant 2010 season, Marco Materazzi's career began to wind down, and he eventually announced his retirement from professional football in 2014. His final years at Inter Milan saw him transition to a more limited role as a backup player, though he still played in important matches during Inter's campaigns. Although his playing time decreased in the latter stages of his career, Materazzi remained an influential figure in the dressing room, often acting as a mentor to younger defenders. He retired having won numerous honors, including 4 Serie A titles, 4 Coppa Italia titles, and a Champions League title. His influence on the pitch, particularly in Italy's World Cup victory, ensured that his legacy as one of the finest defenders of his generation would endure. Post-retirement and legacy. After his retirement, Marco Materazzi transitioned into coaching and football commentary. He has occasionally worked as an analyst for Italian television networks, offering insights into the game with his vast knowledge of football tactics and strategy. Materazzi's passion for the sport has not waned since his playing days, and he has continued to be involved in football in various capacities. In addition to his post-playing career, Materazzi has also taken part in charity work and established his own academy to help nurture young football talent. His long-standing connection with Inter Milan remains strong, and he has made appearances at Inter's home games as a part of special events for fans and alumni. Early life and background. Ramon Morales Higuera, widely known as Ramon Morales, was born on October 10, 1975, in La Piedad, Michoacán, Mexico. From an early age, Morales exhibited a passion for football that was nurtured in the modest fields of his hometown. Growing up in a football-loving family, he honed his skills with neighborhood teams and displayed an exceptional left foot, a trademark that would define his professional career. Morales' dedication to improving his game, coupled with his natural talent, saw him join local youth academies, eventually catching the eye of professional scouts. This led to his entry into the structured world of Mexican football, setting the stage for a career marked by consistency and memorable performances. Club career beginnings. Ramon Morales began his professional journey with Monarcas Morelia in 1993. It was here that his talent as a left winger came to the fore. His ability to deliver precise crosses, combined with his tireless work ethic, quickly made him an integral part of the team. Over 5 seasons with Morelia, Morales honed his skills and gained invaluable experience in Mexico's top-flight league. Prime years with Chivas Guadalajara. In 1999, Morales made a pivotal move to Chivas Guadalajara, one of Mexico's most storied clubs. This transfer would become the defining chapter of his career. Over the next decade, Morales became a symbol of loyalty and determination for Chivas, donning the iconic red and white jersey in over 350 matches. As a winger and occasionally a midfielder, Morales' pinpoint left-footed crosses and his proficiency in set pieces, especially free kicks, earned him a reputation as one of Liga MX's most dangerous attackers. His leadership qualities on and off the pitch saw him captaining the side during crucial campaigns. During his tenure, Morales helped Chivas secure the Apertura 2006 title, a crowning achievement in his club career. His ability to perform under pressure and deliver in key moments endeared him to the fans, cementing his legacy as a club legend. International career. Morales also enjoyed a prolific career with the Mexican national team, earning over 60 caps between 1999 and 2008. He represented Mexico in several major tournaments, including the 2002 FIFA World Cup and the 2006 FIFA World Cup, where his versatility and reliability were assets to the squad. In regional competitions, Morales was a standout performer in the CONCACAF Gold Cup and Copa America tournaments. His memorable free-kick goal against Brazil in the 2004 Copa America remains one of the highlights of his international career. Morales' contributions helped Mexico achieve significant results on the international stage, further solidifying his reputation as a dependable and skilled player. Playing style and characteristics. Morales was known for his excellent technical abilities, particularly his left foot, which he used to deliver precise crosses and score from set pieces. His agility, pace, and vision made him a constant threat on the left flank, while his work ethic and leadership qualities ensured he was respected by teammates and opponents alike. A master of free kicks, Morales could change the course of a match with his dead ball prowess. Later years and retirement. After leaving Chivas in 2009, Morales joined Estudiantes Ticos, where he spent a brief period before retiring in 2011. Although his final years on the pitch were less illustrious, they did not diminish the legacy he left behind as one of Mexico's most consistent and impactful players. Post-retirement and coaching career. Following his retirement, Morales transitioned into football management and punditry. He took on roles within Chivas coaching setup and youth development programs, sharing his extensive knowledge and experience with the next generation of players. Morales also became a respected football analyst, providing insights into the game for television audiences. Legacy. Ramon Morales is remembered as a consummate professional who combined skill, determination, and leadership. His contributions to both club and country have left an indelible mark on Mexican football. For fans of Chivas and Mexican football, Morales stands as a symbol of dedication and excellence, an icon who gave everything for the badge he wore. Early life and beginnings. Christian Vieri, born on July 12, 1973, in Bologna, Italy, is widely regarded as one of the most prolific strikers in Italian football history. His father, Roberto Vieri, was an accomplished footballer who played for clubs like Torino and Lazio, which provided young Christian with the opportunity to be exposed to football from an early age. Raised in a footballing family, Vieri was destined to pursue the sport. His early years were spent honing his skills, playing both at the youth level and in various local clubs. His determination and raw talent soon became evident, and by the time he was in his late teens, he had attracted the attention of Italy's top football clubs. Vieri's youth career began at the prestigious Juventus Youth Academy, where he showed remarkable promise. His strong physical presence, aerial ability, and powerful shooting were features that set him apart from other strikers in his age group. He quickly made the jump to the senior team, where he spent a short but important time. However, it was at Torino, on loan from Juventus, that Vieri first truly showcased his abilities in Serie A. The rise to prominence, early club career. Vieri's breakthrough came during his loan spell at Torino in 1993, where he made a significant impact in Serie A. His performances at Torino caught the eye of Rangers, where he spent a brief period playing in the Scottish Premier League. Although his stint in Scotland was not as long-lasting as his time in Italy, it provided Vieri with the exposure and confidence needed to take his game to the next level. In 1996, Vieri returned to Italy, joining the relatively small Serie A club Atalanta. This move proved to be one of the defining moments of his early career. Vieri's performances in the top division were impressive, and he quickly established himself as one of the league's brightest young strikers. He finished the season as one of the league's top goal scorers, and his growing reputation earned him a transfer to Fiorentina in 1997. The move to Florence marked the beginning of his rise as one of Italy's elite footballers. Career peak, the big clubs and international recognition. Vieri's career reached its peak after joining Lazio in 1999. At Lazio, he formed part of a formidable attacking lineup and soon gained international recognition for his goal-scoring ability. His success at Lazio was further enhanced by the team's dominance in both domestic and European competitions. During this time, Vieri became known for his ability to finish clinical opportunities with remarkable precision, as well as his aerial prowess. In 2000, Vieri made a high-profile move to Internazionale, Inter Milan, where his career truly flourished. Vieri's tenure at Inter Milan, beginning in the early 2000s, was marked by a series of individual achievements and memorable performances. The club had assembled a strong attacking force, and Vieri played a key role in helping the team become a dominant force in Serie A. Over the course of his tenure at Inter, Vieri became one of the top goal scorers in Serie A, establishing himself as a feared striker both in Italy and on the European stage. Vieri's form at Inter Milan earned him numerous individual honors, including several Serie A Player of the Year awards, and he was regularly included in the Serie A Team of the Year. One of the most memorable moments of his time at Inter Milan was his performances in the UEFA Champions League, where his leadership in attack helped Inter make deep runs in the competition, although they fell short of winning the prestigious European title. International career, a key player for Italy. Christian Vieri's international career was equally impressive, as he became a mainstay for the Italy national team for much of the late 1990s and 2000s. Vieri made his debut for Italy in 1997, and over the next decade, he became one of the country's top goal scorers, amassing over 20 goals for his national team. His power, physicality, and aerial ability made him a constant threat in attack, and he formed effective partnerships with other Italian strikers, including Francesco Totti and Alessandro Del Piero. Vieri's peak with the national team came during the 2000 UEFA European Championship, where he was Italy's top scorer and played a key role in their run to the final. Despite Italy's loss to France in the final, Vieri's individual performances were lauded, and he was named to the tournament's team of the tournament. His leadership and ability to score crucial goals continued to make him one of Italy's most dangerous forwards during the early 2000s. However, Vieri's most famous international tournament came in the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where he played a pivotal role in Italy's journey to the quarterfinals. Vieri scored important goals in the tournament, including a memorable strike against Ecuador, but was ultimately left frustrated by Italy's exit to South Korea in a controversial match. Despite the disappointment of the World Cup, Vieri's legacy with the national team was firmly cemented. Later years, the final stages of Vieri's playing career. As Vieri entered his 30s, his career began to slow down, but he still managed to play at a high level for several more years. After leaving Inter Milan in 2005, Vieri had brief spells at several other clubs, including AC Milan, Monaco, and Genoa, but none of these moves replicated the success or the impact he had during his peak years. Although Vieri's later years were marred by injury and a decrease in playing time, he remained a valuable asset to the teams he played for. His ability to provide leadership and experience was important for the clubs he joined, even though his role as a starting striker was often limited. Vieri eventually retired from professional football in 2009, having enjoyed a career that spanned over a decade at the highest level of European football. Legacy and impact on Italian football. Christian Vieri's legacy in football is defined by his exceptional goal-scoring record, his powerful and direct playing style, and his status as one of Italy's greatest ever strikers. Over the course of his career, Vieri scored over 200 goals in club football and earned a reputation as one of the most feared finishers of his generation. His time at top clubs like Lazio, Inter Milan, and Juventus, as well as his important contributions to the Italian national team, cemented his place in the annals of Italian football history. His influence extended beyond just his goal-scoring ability. Vieri was also known for his leadership on the pitch, often serving as the focal point of his team's attacking play. His physical presence in the box, combined with his aerial ability and poise in front of goal, made him one of the most complete strikers of his era. Vieri's impact was not just limited to Italy. His time in Serie A and his performances on the European stage helped raise the profile of Italian football globally, as he was one of the league's most marketable and high-profile players during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Vieri was often cited as one of the best strikers in the world during his prime, and his rivalry with other top strikers like Alessandro Del Piero and Filippo Inzaghi became a defining feature of Italian football at the time. Early life and background. Manuel Vidrio Solis, born on August 23, 1972, in Teotihuacan de Corona, Jalisco, Mexico, is a retired Mexican football player renowned for his role as a central defender. Growing up in Jalisco, Vidrio developed a passion for football at a young age, playing in local youth leagues where his strong physical presence and tactical understanding quickly made him stand out. Vidrio's talent did not go unnoticed, and he was recruited into the Youth Academy of Pachuca, a club that would become a significant part of his professional career. His early years in the sport were characterized by dedication and a natural ability to read the game, laying the foundation for a long and successful career. Club career beginnings. Manuel Vidrio began his professional career in 1991 with Pachuca, a club that was striving to establish itself in Mexican football at the time. His performances as a reliable and composed defender quickly earned him a regular spot in the starting lineup. Vidrio became known for his aerial ability, strength in one-on-one situations, and leadership on the pitch. In the mid-1990s, Vidrio's career took him to other Mexican clubs, including Atlas, where he further developed his skills and gained valuable experience in top-flight competition. At Atlas, he played alongside some of the brightest young talents in Mexican football, contributing to the club's efforts in the Primera División. Peak years with Pachuca. Vidrio's return to Pachuca in the late 1990s marked the beginning of the most successful period of his club career. As a key figure in the team's defense, he played an instrumental role in Pachuca's rise to prominence in Mexican football. The club achieved historic success, winning the Invierno 1999 championship, which was the first league title in Pachuca's history. Vidrio's leadership and consistency were central to Pachuca's defensive solidity. His contributions helped the team secure further domestic and international success, including victories in the CONCACAF Champions Cup and Copa Sudamericana campaigns, solidifying Pachuca's reputation as a dominant force in the region. International career with Mexico. Manuel Vidrio's performances at the club level earned him a call-up to the Mexican national team, where he made his debut in the late 1990s. Over the years, he became a dependable option in defense, representing Mexico in several important tournaments. Vidrio was part of the squad that competed in the 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan, where he played a role in Mexico's journey to the knockout stages. Known for his composure and ability to handle high-pressure situations, Vidrio was a valuable asset for El Tri during his international career. In addition to the World Cup, Vidrio also participated in regional competitions, including the CONCACAF Gold Cup and Copa America, contributing to Mexico's strong performances on the international stage. Final years and retirement. After his second stint with Pachuca, Vidrio went on to play for several other Mexican clubs, including Guadalajara, Chivas, Toluca, and Veracruz. Although his later years were not as decorated as his peak with Pachuca, he remained a respected figure in Mexican football, known for his professionalism and dedication to the game. Vidrio retired from professional football in the mid-2000s, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most consistent and reliable defenders of his generation. Post-retirement and legacy. Following his retirement, Manuel Vidrio transitioned into coaching and football administration. He has been involved in developing young talent and contributing to the growth of Mexican football through various roles at clubs and academies. Vidrio's legacy is defined by his leadership, discipline, and contributions to Pachuca's rise as a powerhouse in Mexican football. His career serves as an example for aspiring defenders, highlighting the importance of consistency and adaptability in achieving success at both the club and international levels. Early life and beginnings in football. Cuauhtémoc Blanco Bravo was born on January 17, 1973, in the Tepito neighborhood of Mexico City, a rough and bustling area known for its strong community ties. Blanco's early years were shaped by his love for football, which he often played on the streets with friends. His flair, creativity, and natural skill were evident from a young age, and he dreamed of rising above his circumstances to achieve greatness in the sport. Blanco began his journey in football at the Youth Academy of Club America, one of Mexico's most prestigious teams. Despite being doubted due to his unconventional style and fiery personality, Blanco's undeniable talent quickly pushed him through the ranks. He made his professional debut for Club America in 1992, marking the start of a legendary career. Career peak. Club America and Liga MX stardom. Cuauhtémoc Blanco rose to prominence with Club America, becoming a key figure for the team in the 1990s and 2000s. Known for his inventive playmaking, precise free kicks, and unique dribbling skills, Blanco quickly became a fan favorite. His signature move, the Cuauhtémina, a trick where he would trap the ball between his feet and hop past defenders, embodied his flair and creativity on the field. During his time with Club America, Blanco helped the team win several titles, including the 2002 Primera División Clausura Championship, the CONCACAF Champions Cup in 1992 and 2006. Blanco also played for other Liga MX teams, including Necaxa, Santos Laguna, and Puebla, but his heart always remained with Club America, where he had multiple successful stints. International glory with Mexico. Blanco made his debut for the Mexican national team in 1995, and over the next decade, he became one of El Tri's most iconic players. Known for his ability to perform in high-pressure situations, he shone in international tournaments, including FIFA Confederations Cup 1999. Blanco scored key goals in Mexico's campaign, including in the final against Brazil. His performance was instrumental in securing Mexico's first and only Confederations Cup title. Gold Cup triumphs. Blanco won 3 CONCACAF Gold Cup titles, 1996, 1998, and 2003, showcasing his leadership and consistency. FIFA World Cup. Blanco represented Mexico in 1998, 2002, and 2010. He scored a memorable penalty against France in the 2010 World Cup, making him the first Mexican player to score in 3 different World Cups. Blanco retired as Mexico's second highest all-time scorer in competitive matches, with 39 international goals in 120 appearances. Main achievements. Individual honors. Blanco's career was marked by numerous individual accolades, recognizing his skill and impact on the field. CONCACAF Gold Cup MVP, 1996, 1998. Liga MX Most Valuable Player, 2004. Best Forward of Liga MX multiple times. Scorer of Goal of the Tournament in the 1998 FIFA World Cup. All-time leading scorer of the FIFA Confederations Cup, tied with Ronaldinho. Legacy and cultural impact. Blanco was not just a footballer, he was a cultural icon in Mexico. Known for his passion, fiery temper, and showmanship, he resonated with fans from all walks of life. Blanco was unapologetically himself, a trait that earned him both adoration and criticism. Regardless, his commitment to his teams and his ability to deliver in crucial moments cemented his legacy as one of Mexico's greatest players. Last years and retirement. After leaving Club America, Blanco had stints with various teams, including a move to the MLS, where he played for the Chicago Fire from 2007 to 2009. In the MLS, Blanco became a fan favorite, earning recognition as one of the league's top playmakers. He helped the Chicago Fire reach the playoffs multiple times and was named an MLS All-Star in 2008. Blanco returned to Mexico to play for Veracruz, Puebla, and Lobos BUAP, where he continued to deliver moments of brilliance despite his advancing age. His final professional match came in 2015, when he donned the Club America jersey one last time in a tribute game, ending his career where it began. Post-football career. After retiring from football, Blanco transitioned into politics, leveraging his popularity in connection with the Mexican people. In 2016, he was elected mayor of Cuernavaca, Morelos, and later became the governor of Morelos in 2018. His political career has been marked by controversy and debate, but his influence remains significant. Legacy. Cuauhtemoc Blanco's legacy in football is unmatched. From his street football beginnings in Tepito to becoming one of the most celebrated players in Mexican history, his journey is an inspiration to aspiring athletes. Blanco's charisma, skill, and unique style ensure that he will always be remembered as a legend of the beautiful game. Rafael Marquez Alvarez, born on February 13, 1979, in Zamora, Michoacán, Mexico, is one of the greatest football players in Mexican history. From a young age, Marquez displayed an extraordinary aptitude for football, often standing out among his peers for his composure on the ball and tactical awareness. Growing up in a football-loving nation, Marquez's early exposure to the sport came naturally. His family recognized his talent and supported his aspirations, enabling him to join Atlas de Guadalajara's Youth Academy, a renowned training ground for future stars. At Atlas, Marquez's technical skills, leadership qualities, and defensive instincts quickly distinguished him. He made his professional debut in 1996, at just 17 years old, becoming a key figure in the team despite his youth. His performances earned him national attention and paved the way for his international career. Rise to prominence at Atlas and move to Europe. During his time at Atlas, Marquez showcased his exceptional defensive abilities, versatility, and ability to read the game. By the late 1990s, he was regarded as one of the brightest young talents in Mexican football. In 1999, Marquez's talent was recognized on the international stage when he was called up to the Mexican national team. Marquez's performances at the club and international level caught the attention of European scouts. In 1999, he signed with AS Monaco in Ligue 1, marking the beginning of his European journey. At Monaco, Marquez helped the club secure the 2000 Ligue 1 title and played a key role in their defense. His time in France demonstrated his ability to adapt to the faster pace and tactical demands of European football. Legendary career at Barcelona. Marquez reached the pinnacle of his club career when he joined FC Barcelona in 2003. The transfer was a landmark moment, as he became the first Mexican to sign with the prestigious Spanish club. His arrival at Barcelona marked the start of one of the most successful periods in the club's history, with Marquez playing a pivotal role in its achievements. As a center-back or defensive midfielder, Marquez was known for his technical skills, vision, and leadership on the pitch. His ability to deliver precise passes and initiate attacks from the back complemented Barcelona's possession-based style of play under coach Frank Rijkaard and later Pep Guardiola. Marquez contributed to Barcelona's La Liga triumphs in 2004-2005 and 2005-2006, and he played a crucial role in the club's victory in the 2006 UEFA Champions League. His performances in European competitions solidified his reputation as one of the top defenders of his era. He was also instrumental in Barcelona's historic sextuple in 2009, winning 6 major trophies in a single calendar year. Success with the Mexican national team. Rafael Marquez's international career with El Tri spanned over 2 decades, making him one of Mexico's most celebrated players. He earned his first cap in 1997 and became a cornerstone of the national team, known for his leadership and ability to perform under pressure. Marquez represented Mexico in 5 FIFA World Cups, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2014, and 2018, a rare feat that placed him among the footballing elite. He captained the team in 4 consecutive tournaments, demonstrating his influence both on and off the pitch. His ability to score crucial goals, such as his header against South Africa in the 2010 World Cup opener, further cemented his legacy. In addition to the World Cups, Marquez helped Mexico achieve success in regional tournaments. He was a key figure in Mexico's 1999 FIFA Confederations Cup victory and multiple CONCACAF Gold Cup triumphs. Later career and transition to MLS. After leaving Barcelona in 2010, Marquez continued his career with the New York Red Bulls in Major League Soccer, MLS. His move to MLS was significant, as it highlighted the league's growing appeal to international stars. During his time with the Red Bulls, Marquez provided experience and leadership, helping to elevate the team's competitiveness. In 2012, Marquez returned to Mexico to play for Club Leon, where he added 2 Liga MX titles to his impressive resume. His leadership and defensive organization were instrumental in Leon's success, reaffirming his status as a football icon in his home country. Marquez's final playing years saw him return to Atlas, the club where his professional journey began. His homecoming was celebrated by fans, and he retired in 2018, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest defenders in the history of Mexican football. Legacy and post-retirement contributions. Rafael Marquez is widely regarded as one of the finest players in the history of Mexican football and one of the most successful defenders of his generation. His technical skills, tactical intelligence, and leadership qualities earned him respect worldwide. Marquez's career served as an inspiration for young Mexican players aspiring to compete at the highest levels of international football. Following his retirement, Marquez transitioned into football management and philanthropy. He has remained active in promoting the sport in Mexico and has worked to develop young talent through various initiatives. His legacy as a player, leader, and ambassador of Mexican football continues to inspire future generations. Early life and background. Gerardo Tirado Díaz de Bonilla, born on April 30, 1979, in Mexico City, Mexico, is one of the most distinguished midfielders in the history of Mexican football. Known for his tenacity, vision, and leadership, Tirado's career spanned nearly 2 decades, both domestically and internationally. Growing up in a sports-oriented family, Tirado developed an early passion for football. His disciplined approach and strong work ethic were evident from a young age, traits that would define his career. Tirado began his football journey in local youth leagues, where his potential was quickly recognized. He joined the prestigious youth academy of UNAM Pumas, a stepping stone for many of Mexico's top talents. Club career beginnings. Tirado made his professional debut with UNAM Pumas in 1997, showcasing his versatility and determination as a central midfielder. His performances with Pumas caught the attention of international scouts, and in 2000, he made the leap to European football, signing with CD Tenerife in Spain. In Spain, Tirado's aggressive playing style and ability to break up opposition attacks earned him recognition. After a stint with Tenerife, he moved to Polideportivo Ejido, where he continued to develop his skills in a more prominent role. By 2002, Tirado had signed with Sevilla FC, where he played alongside some of Europe's elite talent. Although his time at Sevilla was brief, it provided him with valuable experience and further solidified his reputation as a reliable midfielder. Return to Mexico and success with Cruz Azul. In 2005, Gerardo Tirado returned to Mexico, joining Cruz Azul, a club where he would become an icon. Over the course of 11 years with La Máquina, Tirado played more than 300 matches, often wearing the captain's armband. His leadership and consistency were instrumental in Cruz Azul's domestic and international campaigns. Tirado's tenure at Cruz Azul saw him lead the team to multiple finals, including the Liga MX, CONCACAF Champions League, and the Copa MX. His ability to control the tempo of games and contribute both defensively and offensively made him a cornerstone of the team. Tirado's dedication to Cruz Azul earned him the nickname El Borrego among fans, reflecting his tenacity and hardworking nature. International career. Gerardo Tirado's international career with the Mexican national team was equally illustrious. He earned his first cap in 1999 and quickly became a mainstay in the squad, representing Mexico in 3 consecutive FIFA World Cups, 2002, 2006, and 2010. Known for his aggressive tackling and tireless work rate, Tirado was a key figure in Mexico's midfield during this era. In addition to the World Cup, Tirado also represented Mexico in several CONCACAF Gold Cups, winning the tournament in 2003, 2009, and 2011. His performances in the Gold Cup finals were often pivotal, and his leadership on the field was a major factor in Mexico's success. Tirado also played in the Copa America and FIFA Confederations Cup, further demonstrating his ability to compete at the highest level. Over the course of his international career, he earned 146 caps, making him one of the most capped players in Mexico's history. Leadership and playing style. Throughout his career, Tirado was known for his no-nonsense playing style. As a defensive midfielder, he excelled at breaking up opposition attacks, dictating the rhythm of play, and providing a shield for the defense. His tactical intelligence, combined with his physicality and stamina, made him an invaluable asset for both club and country. As a leader, Tirado was vocal and passionate, often rallying his teammates during crucial moments. His ability to inspire those around him was evident in his role as captain for both Cruz Azul and the national team. Final years and retirement. After leaving Cruz Azul in 2016, Tirado had brief stints with Indy 11 in the United Soccer League, USL, where he brought his vast experience to the emerging league. He retired from professional football in 2017, closing the chapter on a remarkable playing career. Post-retirement and legacy. Following his retirement, Gerardo Tirado transitioned into football administration and coaching. In 2018, he was appointed as the sporting director for the Mexican national team, playing a key role in shaping the team's strategy and development. His leadership off the pitch has been as impactful as his contributions on it, earning him respect in the footballing community. Tirado's legacy is defined by his resilience, consistency, and leadership. As one of Mexico's most decorated players, he remains a role model for aspiring footballers and a symbol of dedication to the sport. Early life and beginnings. Oscar Perez, born on February 1, 1973, in Mexico City, Mexico, is widely regarded as one of the most notable Mexican goalkeepers in the history of football. From a young age, Perez had a deep passion for football, particularly goalkeeping. His family wasn't particularly involved in the sport, but Oscar showed exceptional talent early in his life, becoming part of various youth teams in Mexico City. He began his career with local clubs, where his impressive reflexes and shot-stopping ability quickly caught the eye of scouts. As a young player, he honed his skills at the Pumas UNAM Youth Academy, a prestigious institution that has produced many notable Mexican football players. His determination and work ethic paid off when, at just 18 years old, Perez was promoted to the Pumas UNAM senior squad. Early career at Pumas UNAM. Perez's professional debut came in 1992 with Pumas UNAM, where he spent the early years of his career. His time at Pumas helped him develop his skills as a goalkeeper, becoming a regular in the starting lineup for the team. At Pumas, he not only grew as a goalkeeper but also earned recognition for his leadership qualities. His reliability in goal helped him establish himself as one of the most promising young keepers in Mexico. Throughout his time at Pumas, Perez gained valuable experience playing in Liga MX, the top tier of Mexican football. Though his team didn't always dominate, Perez's individual performances were often exceptional, and he gradually became one of the most trusted figures in Mexican football. His agility, quick reflexes, and consistent shot-stopping ability made him a standout player for the team. Rising prominence, career expansion. By the late 1990s, Perez was ready for bigger challenges. His talent had not gone unnoticed by other clubs in Liga MX, and in 1999, he made the move to Tigres UANL, one of the top clubs in Mexico. With Tigres, Perez continued to refine his abilities, gaining experience in high-stakes matches and contributing to the team's efforts in both domestic league and international competitions. His time at Tigres UANL marked a period of growth in his career. He spent several years with the club, amassing valuable experience and strengthening his reputation as one of Mexico's premier goalkeepers. Perez's leadership skills also came to the forefront during this time, as he became the backbone of the Tigres defense. International career, representing Mexico. Oscar Perez's performances in Liga MX earned him a spot on the Mexican national team. He made his first appearance for the national team in 1997, and his inclusion in the squad marked the beginning of an illustrious international career. Perez's skills as a goalkeeper, along with his experience at club level, made him a vital player for the Mexican national team. Perez's first major international competition was the 1998 FIFA World Cup, where he was called up as a backup goalkeeper. Although he did not see significant playing time in the tournament, his inclusion helped him learn from veteran players and prepare for future opportunities. Perez's first opportunity to start in a World Cup came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan, where he became a fixture in the national team lineup. In the 2002 World Cup, Perez delivered a standout performance for Mexico. Despite the team's eventual exit in the round of 16, Perez's performances in the tournament solidified his reputation as one of Mexico's most reliable goalkeepers. His ability to perform under pressure and his incredible reflexes earned him widespread praise from critics and fans alike. Consistency and longevity. Throughout the 2000s, Perez maintained a high level of consistency both at the club and international level. His club career continued with stints at Cruz Azul and Monterrey, two of Mexico's most prominent clubs. During this time, Perez continued to rack up accolades and awards for his consistent performances, including multiple appearances in Liga MX and Copa MX finals. By the time he was in his 30s, Perez was considered one of the most experienced and respected players in Mexican football. His longevity in the game was a testament to his fitness and commitment to his craft. Perez remained a fixture in the national team, even as new talents emerged. He continued to represent Mexico in several CONCACAF Gold Cups, including the 2009 Gold Cup, where Mexico emerged as champions. Key achievements and legacy. Oscar Perez's most memorable moment came in 2011 when he played a key role in Mexico's victory at the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Despite his age, Perez's performances were essential in Mexico's success in the tournament, and he was recognized as one of the standout players of the competition. This victory solidified Perez's reputation as a reliable, consistent, and highly skilled goalkeeper. He was also a part of the 2014 FIFA World Cup squad, where he made a significant impact, even though he was not the starting goalkeeper. Throughout his career, Perez was known for his leadership and his ability to rise to the occasion during critical matches, often making crucial saves that helped his teams secure victories in difficult circumstances. In addition to his success with the national team, Perez won numerous domestic titles with his clubs. He won Liga MX titles with Cruz Azul and Monterrey, and he was named Liga MX Goalkeeper of the Year multiple times throughout his career. His success in both domestic and international competitions cemented his legacy as one of Mexico's greatest ever goalkeepers. Final years and retirement. After spending more than 2 decades at the top level of football, Oscar Perez announced his retirement from professional football in 2017. By the time he retired, Perez had made over 600 appearances in Liga MX and had played in multiple international competitions, including World Cups and Gold Cups. His retirement marked the end of an era for Mexican football, as Perez had become one of the most recognizable figures in the sport, not just in Mexico but across the footballing world. Even after retiring, Perez remained involved in the sport, working as a coach and commentator. His wealth of experience made him a valuable resource for younger players. And his post-playing career is reflective of his continued passion for football. He has contributed to football in Mexico as an ambassador of the sport, sharing his expertise and helping shape the next generation of goalkeepers. Legacy. Oscar Perez's legacy as one of Mexico's greatest ever goalkeepers is firmly established. He was known for his agility, composure under pressure, and ability to make crucial saves. Perez was a leader both at the club and international levels, earning the respect of his teammates and opponents alike. His longevity in the game is particularly notable. Playing at the highest level for over 20 years is an achievement few players can match. Perez's ability to maintain his form as he aged, playing well into his 40s, is a testament to his dedication to fitness and his understanding of the game. His leadership on the field, his calmness under pressure, and his tactical awareness made him a stalwart of Mexican football for decades. Perez's international success with the Mexican national team, including his key role in their 2002 and 2010 World Cup campaigns, has made him an iconic figure in Mexican sports. He remains a symbol of resilience and determination for aspiring footballers across the nation. His story is one of perseverance, hard work, and above all, a deep love for the beautiful game. Oscar Perez's impact on Mexican football will never be forgotten, and his legacy as one of the most beloved goalkeepers in the history of the sport continues to inspire future generations of footballers.